What's up, guys? This is Anthony Giuliano. Welcome to the AJ Show. We are recapping Monday Night Raw, February 19th. Today was the go home show of Monday Night Raw for the Elimination Chamber. So I'm going to get started here because I have with a short amount of time to get through this. I want to start with the Women's Last Chance Battle Royal. Raquel Rodriguez came back, and she ended up winning the whole thing. That was a big surprise, just because we haven't seen her since December, and I wasn't expecting her to, um, come out and actually win the whole thing, because my pick was Selena Vega, but and I believe she eliminated Chelsea Green, to win the match. The next one we have is Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. Very solid match. Really liked the match, except for the ending. Jimmy comes out, gets knocked off the apron, and then as Jimmy was distracting the referee, Solo came with a hoodie and Samoan spiked Cody, and that led into Drew McIntyre doing a Claymore click to Cody for the win. Next, we see DIY The Miz and R2 versus the Judgment Day, a 4-on-4 tag team match, which is a 8-man tag team match. The Judgment Day picked up the victory with Damian Priest doing the South of Heaven on R-Truth for the victory. The next thing we are going to talk about is Chad Gable beating Ibar. Again, there's not much to really say about these, some of these matches. They just fillers in between the shows. So I can't really dive into a lot of information. The next one is we have all 6 members of the Women for the Elimination Chamber coming out doing that segment. Everyone's like, oh, I'm going to win. I'm going to beat this one. And then all of a sudden, barely everyone started rolling out. And Nia Jax comes out barely and just beats up every single person and makes a statement to Rhea Ripley saying, she's going to walk out the new women's champion at Elimination Chamber. The next one we are going to talk about, we're going to say the main event for last. I think this was a commercial break or because I didn't get to really watch a lot of it, but Michael Chandler from UFC, he gets on the microphone, tells everyone, how's everyone's, night going and stuff like that. And then he calls out Conor McGregor to jump in the octagon and fight him in UFC. So that's a big announcement, big news for the UFC. But yet again, they are together and merged. So I didn't think this was a big surprise announcing a UFC fighter calling out another UFC fighter on a WWE show, because they are together, one company. Before I get to the main event, Cody Rhodes came out after the show and brought out CM Punk, which he was in the back the whole entire night, and he just wanted to say hello to California. Now we get to the main event. We have Jey Uso versus Gunther. Now, we all thought that Jey Uso was going to win this match, but apparently, I was reading on some of the reports, the original plan was to have Jey Uso beat Gunther to become the new Intercontinental Champion, but apparently at 6 o'clock, they made changes and said, we going with Gunther retaining, which led to Jimmy Uso costing his own brother the match. He came out after he came out when Jey Uso hit, I think, 5 spears and a Uso splash for the victory until Jimmy comes out and rings the bell. Because the referee was counting 1, 2, and then Jimmy rings the bell for a good few seconds. And then that broke up the 3 count. And then security came out to escort Jimmy from the back. And then Jey Uso dived into the security onto Jimmy, and then he went for another frog Uso splash, and Gunther got his knees up for the 1, 2, 3. And then after the match, Jimmy came back in the ring and beat up his brother. Said he's a bigger brother, and he can't win a championship without his brother and stuff like that. So it looks like we are getting Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso at WrestleMania. Can't wait. That's one of the many matches that is on my list to watch for WrestleMania this year. So I'm super excited that they finally getting to build this up. The one request I have, I hope, it is make Rikishi the special guest referee against Jimmy versus Jey. That's the only request I got. Really hope Rikishi comes out and becomes a special guest referee. That would be really awesome. Besides that, that's Monday Night Raw recap. So if you like this video, you like me, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know what are you most exciting to see this Saturday at the Elimination Chamber. I want to say Roman Reigns might be there. You never know. But yet again, just leave your comments, subscribe, and like this video. Thank you. Have a nice night.